Everybody, Standell, President of Florida Suncoast BMW. Hope you're doing well. Wow, what a week. We had a great time this past weekend up at Greer, South Carolina, home of the BMW CCA at the 2024 MIX. Took a bunch of folks up, and you saw all those videos from last week. And if you've been on our Facebook account, you've seen, several folks talking about all of our experiences, our driving experiences, and those kind of things. So we just want to say thanks for all the folks that took time to go up and experience the mix. That was a great getaway. Can't wait till next year. That was just a blast. So we had a really good time. I've got a ton of things to go over. I'm going to move through the first ones with a little detail. Then I'm just going to cap some of the later or early next month, just so we know that it's on our schedule. But there's a lot going on. So the 28th, coming up Saturday, the 28th, is the Everglades. We have an invitation from the Everglades Porsche chapter, PCA chapter, and that's Wheels and Espresso. That's at the Angelic Desserts at the Shops on Vanderbilt down here in Naples. That's from 8:30 to 10:30. So the Porsche group is reaching out to us to do some activities together. So that's a nice gesture. So I'll put that out there, just to let you know it's out there. On the 4th, we're back at Sarasota, Cars and Coffee, Sarasota. Hey, we're looking for a new co-anchor. Rob may have a little bit of scheduling conflicts on Saturdays at times, but I need a co-anchor to sort of help get that set up and all. I don't know that we have to use the tent every time we're there, but we're looking for some help. So if you're one of those regulars at Sarasota and want to pitch in here and there, we'd love to have you. Please just sort of step forward and say hey. On the 4th also, we have the Gulf Coast Autocross is happening down here in Fort Myers. Hubert Wada is our local master of the autocross course down here. So come on out, see Hubert and a bunch of other folks that are there. If you're an autocrosser, want to get involved with that, this is I got to tell you, every time I go out there, I just get amazed. Very long track. You get some really good speeds, and you get a ton of turns. And it's a Saturday, Sunday event. So practice and getting everything tuned up. It's a tuner Saturday, and then the competition starts really on Sunday. But we do that the first weekend in every month except July and August. On the 4th also is the Festival of Speed in Ocala. This is the Derby edition. This is Mary Beth's gathering of folks up there. So just a lot of things happening, as I said, all around the place. On the 5th, John Schneider and Erwin Block. That's our Punta Gorda Port Charlotte breakfast. I believe that's a Sunday breakfast on the 5th. Then on the 7th, we're going to St. Pete, Clearwater, Jeff's area. I think this is, we meet there at the Daily News Restaurant this time, just trying new locations. And he's got a really cool one coming up. I don't have the date on it yet, but this place is called Peepaw's Garage and Brewery. So look for that coming up in the future. Actually, the owner of that facility reached out to us and wants to do something. So I know Jeff's working on that one, but this time, on the 7th, it's going to be at the Daily News Restaurant. Check the RSVP, check the calendar for details and times. On the 11th, we have the Jacksonville, let's see, this is the Jacksonville Caffeine and Octane. This is Al and Keble putting together the show up there in Jacksonville. That's on the 11th. The second event on the 11th is over in Tallahassee. That's John's group over there, the Southwood. Cars and Coffee going on the 11th. Also is Drive and Dine, the Conestogas. That's the combination event going on between Jacksonville, Ocala, and Gainesville. That's a joint event, and that's a Drive and Dine at the Conestogas. So we got people all over the place doing everything that we can. On the 16th of May is the 2024 Vintage. For those folks that are going to head up to that place, I'm sure you've already got your registration if you're going to go to the Vintage. And then on the 17th, hey Bill, you asked me to do this, so I'm getting it on the video this week. If you haven't seen your email, go back and check them, but it's the ultimate driver experience again. I think that's on the 17th, happening in Tampa, so you got to pre-register for that. And there may be some other places that takes place, but if you want to go drive some really cool cars, I'm not going to tell you which ones they are because I forget and I don't want to quote the wrong ones, but they've got a couple of different cars they're featuring in the ultimate driving experience. So sign up to do that through BMW. And if you need the email link or whatever, no, I think Carol's got it on the website, so check it out there. Listen, always a lot of things going on. We are in the middle of a transition. We're making a decision to move away from motorsport reg after all these years. Some of the pricing's gone a little bit south on us and it's costing us more to do business. There's a new group out there called TrackRabbit that does scheduling of events and those types of things that has really made a good inroads, and the BMW CCA has now signed on with them, and all the chapters are now making their way over from Motorsport Reg into TrackRabbit. So yeah, well, we're going to move our database over, and some of our registrations in the future that will require that or require prepayments, it'll go through TrackRabbit. But we'll give you the link, we'll give you the information when we're ready to have you go in and just set up your little account or whatever the case may be, so that when we do RSVPs, you're included. And what we're hearing, what we're seeing, and what they're saying is should be a whole lot easier, should be less cost and impact to us. Things like the waivers are free, so where we're being charged by Motorsport Reg, when we're doing waivers, they're going to be free to us. So that's what we're looking at. How do we save you money and still protect ourselves, or make sure the word gets out, or transition cash, money, or whatever the case may be for events. So TrackRabbit, you'll hear that name more often and see some more information about that. But until then, I want to say thanks, happy motoring everybody. Hope you have a great one, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Come on out and join us now. Happy motoring. Bye now.